Hey guys, how you doing today? So when I started to make this frittata yesterday morning, because things went weird, I didn't think about doing a video until I had already done a lot of the prep work. So here we go. I did think to take pictures in time to at least get some images of this process. So the first thing you want to do is chop up a medium-sized onion, a bell pepper, whatever color you want, about a cup of mushrooms, and I had 3 small tomatoes, so I cut them up as well. And all of these got sauteed together to look like this. Okay, so here we have all of our fried veggies. You really can use any veggie combo you want, whatever you have on hand, whatever you like the most. Then we took about a pound of meat. In this case, I chopped up some Spam. You can use bacon, sausage, any combination. Just make sure you cool it down before the next step. The next thing we do is in a bowl, we crack a dozen eggs. Yes, a dozen. And then we add to that about a tablespoon of chopped garlic, a tablespoon of red chili paste. I didn't even measure the parsley, and some salt and pepper to taste. Then we add about a cup of milk or cream and whisk this together really well and just set it to the side for a minute. Now, this is why we had to cool down our veggies. We're adding cheese. I didn't measure this either. I just did a couple of big handfuls until there was a good layer of cheese and called it good. The next thing we do is pour over that egg mixture and just evenly distribute it in the pan. And then I kind of stir it up just to make sure everything gets in mixed together. So at this stage of the game, you've got everything prepped, everything's in your baking dish, and you can stop right here, cover it, put it in the fridge, and so that all you have to do in the morning is put it in the oven. Now, mind you, if you do this process and put it, prep ahead of time and keep it in the fridge for a day or two, when you go to bake it, if you're using a glass dish like I am, do not put a cold dish straight into a hot oven. You will have breakage and you will have a big hot mess, a gross mess. So what you need to do is either put your dish of frittata onto the countertop until it comes up to room temperature, or put it in the oven at the same time you turn it on to preheat, because then the glass of your dish will preheat with your oven and you'll be just fine. Okay, so now that you've got everything done, you want to bake this at 350 for 45 minutes. You also want to make sure that it looks about like this, and that a knife put in comes out pretty clean. Now, this is an optional step that I love to do. Take a handful or two of cheese and sprinkle it across the top. You can use the same cheese you used on the inside, some Parmesan, whatever. Put it back in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes until it's all gooey and looks like this. And then you do want to let it sit in the pan for maybe 5 minutes or so. In my case, I went and made toast and then came back to it. And here is our breakfast. Okay, so we've got our frittata. It's all done. It's all yummy. It's kind of hard to see on the plate this way. I'm outside, and I don't have my stand, so this is a little weird. So you can see all of those veggies and Spam and everything. And then I just have some sourdough toast and a little Earl Grey to go with it. And let's see how it turned out. The thing I like the most about this is that it's so easy. It's so tasty. You can even see the steam coming off of that. It's still hot. And you can put literally any combination of vegetables and meat that you want in here. You can leave out the cheese. You can put in the cheese. You can make it totally vegetarian if you want to. That's yummy. Absolutely tasty. And it's a nice breakfast on a Sunday morning, Saturday morning even. If you just want to be lazy but have something really tasty, you prep it ahead. Bye, guys.